The biggest loser in the 2015 NFL Draft is the San Francisco 49ers. To me, taking Eric Armstead, a looks like Tarzan, plays like Jane player in the first round is too big a risk for a team with so many needs. And then in the second round, going with safety Jaquiski Tartt, who to me is an elite athlete, but a very raw player who needs a long time. On day 3 of the draft, they took a flyer on some unique players. Blake Bell, the big tight end from Oklahoma, and Mike Davis, the running back from South Carolina. Both have potential, but I think they're a long ways away from being contributing NFL players. Although I like the Raiders' selection of Amari Cooper in the first round because it gives Derek Carr an immediate starter and impact receiver, I don't like the rest of their draft. Defensive end Mario Edwards, who they took in the second round, is not an explosive enough player to make plays consistently behind the line of scrimmage, and he doesn't play with great passion and intensity. I think he'll struggle to be a good starter in the NFL. Clive Wolford, a tight end out of Miami, has immense physical gifts, but when you watch film, he disappears. And John Feliciano, an offensive lineman out of Miami, he's a tough, try-hard, good football player, but lacks the athleticism to make the jump and be a productive starter at the NFL level. The Kansas City Chiefs did not do a good job in the 2015 NFL Draft. I think they took a big risk taking Marcus Peters in the first round. He is not an elite talent, and when you add in the character questions, that's too high for me. Mitch Morse, the offensive tackle out of Missouri, is not a good enough athlete. He's a highly competitive lineman, very smart, but he will struggle to be a consistently productive starter in the NFL. Receiver Chris Conley from Georgia and linebacker Ramik Wilson from Georgia are both frontline athletes with NFL caliber talent, but they're both extremely raw when it comes to technique. They need to improve drastically if they're going to become more than just backup players at the next level. The Cincinnati Bengals took too many risks in the 2015 NFL Draft. Their first round pick, Cedric Abui, not only was not a great player at Texas A&M, he is coming off a torn ACL. So while he is an elite athlete, he's a long way from being a productive starter in the NFL. Jake Fisher, the offensive tackle they took out of Oregon, he's the one guy that really jumps out to me. He's a frontline athlete who's improved greatly. I think he's got a chance to make an immediate impact, maybe challenge for playing time on the interior of their offensive line. Tyler Croft, the tight end that they took out of Rutgers, is not an explosive guy, but he's a smooth, fluid athlete. He's not a great blocker. He's one of those guys who's a jack of all trades. He's a master of none. I don't think he can be a starter at the NFL level. Paul Dawson, the linebacker out of TCU, is an outstanding football player, but there are a lot of character questions about this young man. While he has the tools to be a productive, solid linebacker, those character questions are a major red flag. Josh Shaw, the cornerback out of USC, is a straight line, stiff football player. I don't see how he's going to be a starter at the NFL level. And Marcus Hardison, while he is a good athlete, is a very raw football player who's going to need a long time to develop. Overall, the Bengals took a lot of chances and didn't take many sure things in this year's draft.